Welcome back to another episode, everybody. This will be episode 24, I believe. Not 100% sure. But we are going to be continuing right where we left off on the last episode. Fix my camera real quick. There we go. Alright, we're going to pick up right where we left off. "31 hours so far in this playthrough. And here we are. With full health on everybody. I guess it's not picking up right where we left off. So, between the last episode and this episode, I brought Muko into my party. And if you travel in the area of Green Hill, you'll collect him. You have to have him in your party in order to collect him. And then you have to have him in your party in order to collect the last one. Now, as you can see, we're outside Two River. So, we're actually in the wrong area currently. So, we shall go to the other side, past the Wingers, past the Cobbles, he's still saying no, so that's always great. So all you do to recruit the squirrels is you have them in your party and you get into a battle, and then they'll join you automatically. I don't really want to risk running because I don't have a stallion with me, so it's a little bit harder. So the first one that you collect after you get Muko in your party is on the far left side over here. Not where I'm at currently, but if you look at the map down below, Green Hill is just south of me now. So the first one you get is in this area. Okay. To get the second one, is in roughly the area I am now. Right around here somewhere. The third one is between Green Hill and Two River, which is down here. Two River is the 3 dots you see. And all you have to do to recruit them is literally just walk around, you get into a battle, and then they'll be in your party. So that's why I started in Two River. But yeah, you'll just walk around this area, and then eventually he'll be in your party. I'm having a little difficulty getting them in my party though. Just kind of weird. This should be no problem. And then I also recruited Baddocks. Got 2 of the listening crystals, which are mindfulness crystals. It's a weird name for them. And those, you can either... Well, it's kind of weird. So, if you go to Forest Village, when you have the listening crystals, you'll meet someone that has a griffin, and you recruit the griffin and that character for 1 listening crystal. After that, you can go to, I believe it's just south of Two River. There is a forest in the back of the village, and you just make your way straight right all the way. Actually, I'm gonna recruit it because I really want to get it. So I'm gonna do that real quick since I'm not getting the other Mukus. Which is, you know, it's fine. It's not the end of the world if you don't get them all, but... But yeah, so this is where you go. You gotta have the listening crystals on you for it to work. Otherwise it's just, oh, did you hear that? So you come out of here. You go straight down. You head here to the cobbled village. You go all the way to the back of the village, and you'll see up here. And then to get there, make sure you pay attention to the path I take, because it's pretty much the path to get there. May make mistakes here and there. We're gonna let you go because you're weak. So you go up to the right. You basically want to follow to the right the entire time. Unless it doesn't really give you a choice, and then you're gonna follow it to the low. So low. Come down. Go over. And you keep following that path. Until you get to this area. Okay? Once you get to this area here, come on now. Once you come here, you go to this tree here, the listening crystal is shining. And then you can either choose if you want to use the crystal or not. Okay? I'm going to hold up the crystal because I don't want the krakens. So, you have to use one of your listening crystals if you want the krakens. in the Cave of Wind, and they appear in a little area, and you can recruit them. And you have to use the other listening crystal to recruit the second one that I believe you just randomly find while you're in your boat or next to a dock or something. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't recruited the Krakens. I don't really want the Krakens, but they do also have a child that automatically gets recruited once you recruit both of the parents. So I'm going to go with the Griffin and the Unicorn. So if you hold up the crystal, boom, there's the Unicorn. Who was it that called me? Was it you, maiden? In that case, in the name of the gods of the forest, I betroth myself to you. Very well. By the ancient oath, as a member of the White Circle, I lend my power to you through the vessel of this holy maiden. My power, I grant it to you. So we got Siegfried, which is a unicorn. And apparently these things have sexes. So these two are male, and this one's female. Which kind of makes sense. It's wearing a pink cape. But, so now you just leave. Once I'm able to leave, and just like the Griffin, the Unicorn takes up 2 spaces in your party. And it takes a front and back space automatically. So where the one with the blue cape is, he'll be behind where the red one is. And then the Unicorn will take up the entire right side, front and back. So if you're rocking battles with the Unicorn and the Griffin, you can only have yourself and one other person, and then the Griffin and Unicorn. We want to... Nope, we want to go up. We want to go up. Nope, we don't want to go up. My bad. Wrong way. Down? Yes, you go down. So you go down. Down. Come on. And then you'll exit the little forest deal back into the Cobble Village. Do I have crystal balls. Okay. Also, this is a good time and place to... That was weird. To do some trading if you grab stuff from before. I bought the... If you look on the left there where it says 303 potch, that's what I paid for the crystal balls, and I can sell them for 6,694 here. So, you definitely make good money on crystal balls. Another thing you want to keep a lookout is ancient text from here. You definitely want to buy the ancient text here. Mayonnaise is a really good seller for here as well. Yeah, that's basically it for here. So if you pick up the ancient text and then you go back to the forest village, it sells for just a ridiculous amount of money. And what I think is really cool about this game, it's basically remembers how much money you've made from trading. So keep that in mind. it also understands how much you have traded. So we're gonna go to the boat because I want to show you the power of the unicorn. Siegfried. Because I don't have the blinking mirror yet, so I can't just poof back to my castle. So what we'll do is we'll go this way. I like the music that it plays. Yeah, so if you go to the unicorn, White Saint is its ruin. It's got really good strength, good protect. It's only level 28. But this would also be another thing. He said, meh. See how it takes 2 spaces here instead of that single line skinny? It's maxed. Yeah, see? He takes up 2 spaces. Blue cape moved over down. And Siegfried is a medium range. Well, let's go to strength. There's no technical weapon. Neither does any of the Mukus. So then we go to Ruin. Unicorn magic. Unicorn only magic. 120 damage to one enemy. Shining pupil. Moonlit forest. 200 damage to one column. And then White Priestess, 400 damage to all enemies. So, not a bad ruin, considering. Now, what I am gonna do, because I think the next video, I'm going to stat boost Siegfried. We will go here. Deposits. Down in kindness. We'll get rid of the sound sets, the turtle plans. We'll keep the ornament and the ancient text. And then we are going to... Oh. Sorry, messed that up. Put in the needles so we can sell those. These needles are pointless. Antioxidant is pointless as well. Yeah, that's all we need. Don't need to deposit anything else. And then we will remove all the armor. See if we can't have any armor, which is great. And then we will withdraw the Stone of Power, Stone of Magics, Stone of Defense, and Magic Defense. So now that we have those out, I'm about to say, who is that just standing there? Oh, actually, we're going to, yes. And we're gonna go ahead and go to the Forest Village. And then while we're... Okay, so this is where we get the Griffin. Remember when I said Forest Village? So we're going to get the Griffin as well. It called its friends. No, they aren't this one's friends. I notice they're slightly kind of different griffins. The ones off to the right, they don't have their feathers poofing past their shoulders. And their fur is more solid versus flowy. Then of course, we get into the fight, which is perfectly fine. We're gonna go ahead and hit him with the empty world, and we will hit him with the White Priestess, just to show you kind of what we're working with here. This is basically my strongest attack with the blue gate. It puts in work, it does damage. They're dead already. Toast. 29, 30, 31, 3600. One move. Boom. You! Listing crystal is shining. Now, like I said, if you really wanted, you can get the Griffin and the Unicorn, or you can get the two Krakens and their baby. So you can get the Griffin, Unicorn, and that character there, can't remember what the name is, which I'm gonna do. And his name is Feather. He's gonna lend us his power. So now we got Feather. So Ida here. See? So now we got Feather and her. And the Unicorn, so that's automatically 3 for the Stars of Destiny. They replace the two Krakens and the baby if you recruit them that way. But all I'm going to do now is I'm going to trade. We're going to buy the crystal ball. Just because anytime you see a crystal ball anywhere except for the cobbled village, buy it immediately. And then for the ancient text, do you see the price for that? Not sure if it's really coming up, but it's 23,334. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Just crazy, ridiculous amount of money. So we're going to sell the one that we picked up for diddly nothing of a price, which is fantastic. From what I've seen before, the flute was a little bit lower in cobbled. The holy berry was a little lower in cobbled. The wine was lower in cobbled. The fir was higher. They don't sell salt, and the sugar is cheaper here. But as you see, the stock is 28 of them, and sugar is only 132. So if you want to sell to make money with ingredients, you have to buy a crap ton. I don't necessarily suggest that. Honestly, I wouldn't do it. It's just a waste of time and space, money. It's just a waste. Okay? So we got everything that we need here. Just checking. Just making sure there's nothing extra. So we'll leave Forest Village now. And we're both slightly hurt. Tune's knocked out. I'm hitting 170s per hit. I'm only doing 1 damage. We're gonna go, just let him go. We need to face stronger monsters. So, to do that, because I got a feeling we're just going to keep running into a bunch of these. And I will just run because it doesn't allow you to defend them. And if we get hit at this point, we get hit. Not a big deal. And these guys can poison you. Which is fantastic. I personally don't really suggest getting the Krakens. You can if you absolutely want. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's just between the two, they create this different force. Like the two Krakens and the baby have a unite, and they can do damage as a unite. But again, as a unite, you have to have them all with you. Me personally, I prefer to have like an overpowered unicorn and a super strong griffin. So I technically I always end up doing it this way. I always get the unicorn. I have had a playthrough where I did get the Krakens. I didn't realize that you could get a little baby until like way later, and then found that out. So our goal with this right now is we're going to basically kill the unicorn and drop our health as low as humanly possible. So they don't really do that much damage. And the unicorn's gonna die soon. Probably in the next turn here. Maybe 2 turns. Yeah, he's dead this turn. toast. And now I just need to lower my health. Since I'm not doing damage, and I'm getting damaged more on just turns, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down to 1. So I'm down to 175, 174, 164, 164, 154, 153, 143, 131, 129, 119, which is perfectly fine, dropping 10 each time. $10 to $12 apparently. And then what you want is to be as low as health as humanly possible. Now keep in mind I am poisoned. Down to 41 health. 40 health. 30 health. 29. 19. Now, I'm just gonna kill him because I don't want to. $10. So now that we're super low health, we'll go back to the forest village. I don't want to risk it. Because now I'm down to 3 health. Just like that. And like I said, you want to be as low as health as humanly possible. Because then what ends up happening is it'll be super easy and convenient to now we have 1 health, 1 health. Just run until the poison is worn off, like so. And now that we both have 1 health, we'll go in here. We'll save, don't stay, otherwise you'll end up healing, which, you know, just undermined everything we just accomplished. So now we're saved. It's me and Sickfield. Still got 1 health. And since we saved, armor's off, so I'm going to change the formation because he's the one I'm going to boost. So we can just go like that and just keep tapping. But before I do so, since I changed the formation and I do want that formation to stay, save again. So it's kind of an unnecessary first time save, I suppose. So we'll put Sickfield in front. we will use our items now. Increases strength. Increases magic. Increases defense and magic defense. And we back out. And we just get into a little battle real quick. We'll defend, we'll die. We'll load and keep that process going. And that'll be the stat boost procedure to increase Siegfried. So now Siegfried is 328 strength and 121 defense and 92 magic. And then since he's lower, the best, in my opinion, is when they're lower on health and levels and you boost them. When you level up, it readjusts where their magic should be corresponding to their number. So like if the max magic number is 255, that'll be like level 1 it will be 9, level 2 will be 9, level 3 will be 9, and level 4 should be 9 if they're lower level and you maxed them out. Because for some reason the game still calculates it as like level wise you're not high enough to be 99999. So we just get into a battle real quick. Come on. Start walking around over there. We go. So we'll defend. I'm dead. Yep, there it is. And Siegfried. Just hit with 311. 310. Siegfried's dead. We're having a major audio glitch there. I don't know what that was about. So don't give up. And that will allow you to keep the items that you had before you saved. Or when you saved. Not necessarily before you save, but after you save. So now we're back in Forest Village. Health's all still 1. 121 protect, it's all still the same, and we still have all of our stone power, magic defense, and magic defense. And then we just do that over and over and over. 3 strength, 1 strength, 2 strength, 1 strength, 3 magic, 3 magic, 2 magic, 3 defense, 3 magic defense. So we go over strength, so now he's getting stronger, now he's up to 350 for strength, magic is 100. So we're definitely, we're working on him here. We're definitely working on it. And then you just get into another battle, and you do the same thing. We'll defend. He's dead. I'm dead. And we move on. Next. Don't give up. Hoorah. Now you look at the strength, it's still 350, 126. Use it, use it, use it, use it, use it. So now he's 368. His strength is going up hardcore fast. He's 127 defense. So his defense is going up like regular. His magic's going up like regular. His magic defense is going up like regular. But his strength, for some reason, it seems like it's going up double, if not damn near triple. I'm gonna test that on the next one, because I think the Griffin's the same way. But if you want a easier, better way of we're both dead right away. Whether we attack or not, it didn't matter. You want an easier way to damn, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I remember. So, basically, at the end of the game, you have multiple different ways of beating the game. So, 368 went up by 3. So, it should be 371. It's 378. It went up by 10 from 3. Hold on. So 378 went up by 1. Yeah, it's tripled. Because it's 378, it's 381, that's 3. So for every 1, it's 3. So that's 6. That's 9. And then the magic is just regular number. Yeah, 396 now. So strength is definitely getting up there very fast. And I'm actually really curious to see how much attack he gets. Because, what was that stupid thing's name? A Gadget, I think it was? Yeah, I think his name's Gadget. He's like a robot, like 375 he does. He does like 500 damage in a single whack. He is stupid strong. So if I was building a team of like attacking people, we're gonna let him go because I don't want to risk leveling up the unicorn. I want to wait until, I hit it with a bunch of magic first. We'll go ahead and do that. He's dead. I'm hitting fucking 342 in damage for both hits. So, not really all that great, compared. And I have the highest level blacksmith level on my weapon as I possibly can right now. So I'm hitting with everything I got. Maxed out strength and everything. Let's see. I still need to get the speed stone, the tech, the luck. Maybe a couple more defense stones, maybe a couple more magic defense stones. But yeah, so 396. That's 2. 5 total. 8, 10. So it went up by 10. It should have went up by 30. That's a good haul right there. Yeah, so it's 427 now with 133 defense. But Gadget was the same way. When I was leveling that up, it was going up for every 1, it was going up 3. So if the unicorn ends up anything like... We're just gonna hit run. That doesn't matter. I'm gonna end up murking all of them. But if the unicorn is anything like Gadget and the robot, it's gonna have like 500 attack. So every time it hits, it's gonna hit like 500-600 damage every regular attack. So the best thing to have is Gadget, the Griffin, the Unicorn, and you. And then I would say pretty unstoppable. Gadget's hitting 500-600. The Unicorn's hitting 500-600. The Griffin's hitting 500-600. And then I have my runes. So it's a good it's a good attack thing. I died. He did. Did that thing just take money from me? I don't think it matters because I get my money right back. So, not a big deal. So the strength is 427. Went up by 6. Yeah, 446. Definitely going up fast. Now, I want to see Magic. Magic's 119 now. I just used 1. 119. That should be 122. Yep. Okay, so Magic's going up like normal. Before I use defense. Defense is 133. It should be 134. It's 135, so for every 1 we get 2 for the protect. And then Magic defense is 110. Now it should be 112. It is 112. So the Magic defense goes up like normal. Your defense goes up by double, and your attack goes up by triple, whatever numbers you get. We'll just go ahead and defend. Oh, that sucks. I was kind of curious to see what his attack would be. There we go. Wish you guys could see my cat right now. He's sleeping. He's having a dream. He's such a good boy. I love my cat. Really should say my girl's cat because it was hers originally. That sucks getting me 1 for Magic defense when I just got that much. It's 461 for strength. And I don't think we're anywhere near maxing out yet. Oh, and also, from the original time you saved, you will have those original stats if you end up giving up or anything like that. $443, $439, $437. Wow. There we go. He's taking less damage now, which is also one of the reasons why you want to be as low of health as absolutely humanly possible. Because that is really going to help, like, later. If you end up saving, you got, say, like 10 health, and you get to a point where they're literally, like, doing zeros or ones, like, you're going to be in battle for a while. So if you want to be able to speed up the process of stat boosting, it's best to be 1 health. It really is. Oh, magic just jumped up a bunch. Strength, so 483, 135 for magic, and 142 protection, 116 for magic defense. Magic defense is really lacking. But I have noticed the only real way to get oh wow, 6 of them. So the only real way to get the power and magic stone is from your little cliff game. Excuse me, I was yawning. It pops up there a lot. If it's not there, basically every time you go to check it out, just back out, go back in. Eventually it'll be there. Usually it'll say Stone of Power or Stone of Magic. And then you need to finish within that place in order to get it. And that's the easiest way to get them. That's why I have so many Stone of Powers and Stone of Magic. I found one of each, and then I ended up getting that game for the cliff, and then I got a few. But it allows me to, 6 strength, 8, 10. So that should have went up by 30. That's some good magic. Crappy defense. Good magic defense finally. So we're at 514, 144, 119, and 142. So we're definitely increasing, but as you can see for the MP and the level in the bottom left there, that's not going up. And that won't go up until you level your character. Whatever character is getting boosted needs to get leveled up. That's why I say it's always best to do the stat boosting when they're at a low level. It'll definitely make it easier. 494. He's hitting almost 500 already. And he's not even maxed out yet. We do have about 5 minutes left of this video though. So hopefully in that time I can max it out and show you how hard it can hit, but I'm highly doubting that. But we will do our best to try to hurry it along. Good magic. 4, 5, that's 6. 3, okay. 3, that's good. So he's at 533 now. 148 protection, 122 magic defense, and 147 magic. Does have a ways to go still. And we're definitely not going to be able to max him out in this video. But I'm sure you don't want to see me stat boosting this character, you know, multiple episodes. So, in between this video and the next video, I will stat boost Siegfried to max. Once he's maxed out, I will go ahead and I'll rest. Wow. Okay, doing that in 2 turns then. But I will rest, heal him up. I'll level him up. Oh yeah, no, don't give up. I almost just messed up. But I'll level him up so his magic is synchronized. I'll rest again to allow him to get all of his magic. And then we will continue off from there. So I will do this one more time. And then once I come back, well, we'll see how fast. But we will see what kind of damage he'll do in the beginning of the next one. I'm kind of excited. I can't remember how much damage Siegfried does. 554. 547. Okay. And those are just counterattacks. That's not even a critical. Critical is usually like 3 times damage. So that means he's doing like 1,500 damage on a critical hit. So I'm real curious. I really do not remember how hard he can hit. And we got enough time to do one more. So I'll do one more. I'll end the video, and then when we come back, he will be completely maxed out. Siegfried is his name. It's not Siegfried. I was looking at it wrong. Siegfried. But yeah, strength is 598 now. Although, if you do think about it, if every 1 point increase leads to it being 3, if we were to go to 255 for the stats, times that by 3, it would be like 780, somewhere in there. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, who knows? But this should be pretty quick. Yeah, so this one's quick. But yeah, it looks like we're basically out of time. So if you've liked what you've seen in this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, and you get notified with all the latest episodes that will come out for any of my playthroughs. I'm mainly just working on this one. But anyways, we will see you in the next one, and like always, have a wonderful day. See ya.